Give a little whistle, give a little whistle. I can give a little whistle, not even in tune, but this guy, he can. He is the one, the only Steve the Whistler Herbst. And he's been on our show. My gosh, he was on in like the first 2 or 3 years we were first on the air back on WGBB. And he's come back for a couple of trivia quizzes and for our New Year's shows. It is always great to see Steve. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine, thank you. How are you, Dave?
Well, yeah, a little tired because I've been interviewing about 50 people over the last 4 days. So it's just a little bit like, ah, yeah, it's sort of like press gangbang kind of thing. But I love it because it's great to bring all these folks back into the neighborhood. How have you, are you home or where are you these days? You were traveling or something?
My wife and I are on our vacation.
Where?
This is not our home.
Right, yeah.
And, we will be heading back to the city uh, beginning next week.
Mazel. Are you having a good time?
Yes, having a good time, working on my tan.
Okay, good. Yeah. I mean, be careful. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at you. You beat me by a mile, buddy. Look, yeah. There's that watch tan for you. So, what about Glee Club stuff and performance stuff? Where have you been with that over the past few weeks?
Well, past few weeks, really not much to talk about. First of all, been on vacation for almost 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
And
All right, a couple of months then, since the summer.
well, at the beginning of the summer, I, um, went to the open mic that I go to every month, Spotlight on You,
Hmm.
which is held at the Broad 53 Theater, 53rd Street between 8th and Ninth. At the beginning of August, I went to Vermont and New Hampshire to sing in three concerts.
Ooh,
The Northeast Men's Chorus, which has guys coming from all over the Northeast and even as far away as I think we had somebody from South Carolina come up to perform three concerts, two in Vermont and one in New Hampshire. And I sang a solo.
sang. Physically sang, not whistled, but sang.
This is the Northeast Men's Chorus.
Chorus. All
It's
right, yeah.
just
So,
singing.
all right, yeah, all right.
I had a solo on a song called "You Are So Beautiful," to me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You are so beautiful to me.
Yes.
And what was gratifying is that um, we record the concerts every night, and the best recording is what's put on our CD.
Oh, and is there a CD for sale somewhere
And
where we can hear you sing "You Are So Beautiful"?
well, as a matter of fact, I couldn't tell you where or how to get the CD off the top of my head, and I don't have the CD with me, because I left it at home.
All right. Well,
But
yeah.
but I can, if you're interested, I'll let you get a taste of it.
Ooh. Oh, you're gonna play right now
Okay,
here. Yeah.
the song is "You Are My Special Angel."
Oh, oh, okay. Cool. It's cutting in and out, Steve. It sounds great when I can hear, but because of Zoom and the music thing, we're hearing. I can certainly hear you go wah, which is pretty neat. So, Steve, we don't have a lot of time. So usually, when you join us, you have some kind of little joke to tell, a dad joke of. So, do you have one this time, or yes or no, maybe?
Well, sure. Did you hear about the 90-year-old lady who decided it was time to move into assisted living?
No.
She was living in a home that was inherited from her father, who inherited it from her grandfather. And she had lived there all her life. And she was now 90 years old and decided she needed to, move on to assisted living because she was living alone.
Hmm.
And she thought she would sell the house. But unfortunately, the basement was just wall to wall with stuff that her father and grandfather had stored there. And she realized she really ought to, try to get rid of it, sell what might be sellable. So she had a young man help her get everything out of the basement and line it all up for a yard sale.
Hmm.
And she noticed there was a brass lantern covered with dust. And she rubbed the lantern, and you know what happened?
A genie pops
A
out.
genie popped out of the lantern. And he said, "My lady, you have liberated me from the lantern after decades of being entrapped. And in appreciation, I will grant you 3 wishes." She said, "Well," she said, "I don't know." He said, "Your first wish, my lady." She said, "Well, I never felt I've had all the money I might need. I'd like to have all the money I might need for the rest of my life." All the stuff that was lined up from the basement is gone, and stacks of money are there. She said, "Wow, you really can do that." He said, "Yes, my lady. And your second wish?" She said, "Well, now that I know that you can do this sort of thing, I wish I was beautiful again, with a nice shapely body and, nice firm svelte body and long blonde hair instead of this gray hair that I have." All of a sudden, she's absolutely gorgeous, trim, firm, long blonde hair. And he says, "And your third wish, my lady?" And she said, "Well, now that I look so beautiful, I'd like to have a handsome young man that would really love me, you know, for like crazy." The cat that was curled up next to her disappears. And sitting next to her now is a handsome young man who is kissing her neck, and he whispers in her ear, "Aren't you sorry you had me fixed?"
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, indeed. Steve Herbst, the whistler, the singer, and the joke teller. What was great is we were able to hear the joke. You've been cutting out now. I think you're even kind of frozen. But it is great that you are back in the neighborhood. We really appreciate your being part of our 1000th show. And we certainly appreciate that joke, which doesn't need any fixing at all. Thank you so much, Steve. Bye.